Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Lord Winklebottom Investigates. In the last episode, we were able to help out the octopus that was living down in this lake. It had a bunch of wire just tangling up its tentacles, and he did mention apparently there is a ship just kind of waiting off the coast of the island. It is, it's concerning. It's very, very concerning. Now, our main lead is the safe. We know that Gilfrey had a safe. Yeah, behind here.
There is apparently a safe behind this painting, but I can't see any way to get to it. The painting is fastened solidly to the wall.
Gotta be some way to get it open somewhere around here.
Okay, and we have this.
Where we met, where we got engaged, where we married, where Constance was born.
Yeah, I believe we have two of those. Also, I find that, so we don't have any kind of motivation for you. Yeah, we've got motivations for everyone else for why they may or may not have done it. But we don't have that for the Reverend. Yet we know they met in Africa and they got engaged in South America. We just need to figure out where they were married and where Constance was born. Now, I do remember, yes, we have photographs.
Ah, look at this. It's Gilfrey and Ethelbert on their wedding day. A splendid time was had by all, I can assure you, Frumple. Such a tragedy Ethelbert had passed away so young.
Yes, terrible business. Just terrible.
Okay.
We may be able to make use of this wedding photograph.
Careful, old thing. You're getting nearly as bad as that pilfering pelican.
Oh, I'm so much worse, Frumple. I'm so much worse.
A photograph of Gilfrey and Ethelbert are getting married.
I was hoping...
A photograph
Yeah, no, that both do the same thing. I was hoping that maybe we could get a closer look, take the picture out of the frame, maybe there'd be, like, a location. Oh, hello.
Reverend, could we talk about the incident? I wonder if we could discuss what you were doing last night.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
Well, we found your prayer book on the stairs to the attic. The same attic where Ambrose disturbed someone and got himself shut in.
You can't think I would do such a thing. I'm an animal of God, Winklebottom. I would never...
And yet, we found something up there that was of great interest to you, as you know.
All right, I admit I was trying to find that wretched machine. I thought I could destroy it and save my good name, but I heard somebody coming up the hall stairs, so I darted out of there and hid in the study. I suppose I dropped my book then.
So you never actually went into the attic?
No, I swear I didn't, and I certainly didn't harm poor Aristotle.
Thank you, Reverend. That'll be all for now. Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Okay, there's that. Yeah, there we go. Believed Gilfrey might blackmail him. Okay. Okay, I'm glad we've got that updated. Good stuff. I'm pretty sure I said before, I could have sworn that Ambrose said that someone disturbed him. Ambrose was in the attic, cleaning, and somebody disturbed him. And like I said, I do think it's... Here's the thing, if it wasn't the Reverend that kind of accidentally locked Ambrose in there, I don't see who would have. Because nothing about this, about the murder, seems to link to the attic. One second, let me... is my memory playing tricks on me?
Hold on a moment, Frumple. Let's take stock. I'm rather afraid we're not getting anywhere with this investigation.
Does seem like a bit of a tricky one even for you. We have plenty of suspects, but little proof.
Quite. We seem to have got everything we can out of interrogating people. We're still no closer to knowing who did it. It's so infuriating.
Pity old Gilfrey didn't let you know in advance what his plans were. Might have given us a clue as to why someone was so intent on stopping him.
We just lost touch over the years. He was busy with research, me with my work, and now it's too late. I should have made more of an effort.
Steady on, old chap, you weren't to know. That's just how life is sometimes.
I just need to solve this case. Catch the fiend who murdered my friend.
I say, what if we could get the rotter to expose themselves somehow?
My goodness. Frumple, stop trying to get people to take off their clothes.
Yes, but how? Oh, but wait a moment. Yes, it could just work. Madame Lavinia, she's the key. If she could summon Gilfrey's spirit, he could name the murderer.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, old thing, but, well, that's a load of old tosh, isn't it? There's no such thing as ghosts and spirits. Honestly, Winklebottom, you confound me at times.
Of course we know it's nonsense, but the killer may not. If we can make it look authentic, a séance might cause the killer to reveal himself. If he thinks old Gilfrey's about to finger him, he'd have to escape, or else own up before he was accused.
Yeah, no one wants to get fingered by a dead guy.
So all we have to do is fake a séance and wait for the killer to react. Genius. Or insanity. Honestly, I'm not sure which.
Perhaps both, my friend. Right, we should talk to our friendly medium about this.
Okay, that right there, I'm like, okay, I think we're halfway through Act 2. I think that was the, okay, you're halfway through Act 2, we're going to be wrapping up Act 2, then we go into Act 3 where everything is revealed and we have the, we have the big moment, the big, like, confrontation, like that. Ooh, okay. 1 second. I was in the middle of something.
Tell me about how you got trapped in the attic.
Well, sure, it was like this. I was in the attic sorting through a few of the master's belongings. It's awful messy up there, so I've taken it upon myself to do a spot of spring cleaning.
Go on.
Well, sure, while I was tidying, somebody else came in and started rooting through the boxes. It's dark up there, so they didn't notice me at first.
Who was it?
Well, alas, that I can't tell you, sir. Much as they didn't see me, I couldn't see very much of them.
Most unfortunate.
Anyway, I must have made a sound because I startled them. I tried to give chase, but they ran out the door, slamming it shut. Must have done some damage because it got jammed.
Okay.
The rotter locked the door at the bottom of the stairs too.
I suppose they must have thought old Ambrose here saw them and wanted to keep him out of the way, at least for a short while. But what were they looking for, I wonder?
Oh, that is interesting. That...
Thank you, Ambrose.
Okay, so... if I'm understanding this correctly, the timeline in my head... So we have Ambrose, who was up in the attic. The Reverend comes up to find the dirty movie. However, they hear someone coming down the hall. And they panic and go, oh shit, I need to get out of here. And they flee and they drop the Bible on the staircase. They go and hide in the study. Whoever was coming down the hall goes up into the attic, is rooting around in some boxes. Ambrose disturbs them, they flee. And they lock the door behind them. It could be, the Reverend could be lying. However, here's the thing, why would the Reverend be rooting around in boxes? It's a big ass machine. It's not like a little, videotape. I've been calling it a video and a videotape, but, it's a big ass machine. It's something that you would put your eyes onto. I think, unless it's a projector. But if it's a projector, projectors are big. However the machine works, it's big, it's bulky. You wouldn't need to go rooting around in a little wee box for that. We do know one person. We do know one person who's gone around rooting. Where are you? This guy. He's been rooting around in Gilfrey's ship, looking at documents, or looking for documents. I don't like you. I don't trust you. No. Okay, the other thing I want to do, 1 second. Yeah, this.
This must be a baby photograph of Constance.
Look at her little bow.
Like, it's sweet. Don't mock her.
Maybe this might help with finding the information we need.
Thank you. Okay, and now we can go chat with the medium.
Madam? Madam, we may have a need of your, talents to help us solve this case.
My talents? Whatever can you mean, Lord Winklebottom?
Witchcraft, voodoo, whatever it is you call it. You know, having a chinwag with fellows who have kicked the bucket.
You really must have a wonderful bedside manner, Frumple, but as my candid colleague suggests, we wish to have discourse with the deceased.
You mean a séance? Oh, I don't know. They are difficult to perform. I'm not sure that I have the strength or the ability, come to that.
Please, madam, you must. This may be our only chance to catch the killer. And I think you might be surprised by just how effective you are.
Oh, very well, but I can't promise you'll get the answers you seek. We will need the others here to join paws with us. Let me know when you are ready.
Just so we know, what exactly will happen in this little shindig?
I will ask for 3 signs. First, a chill in the air, which will indicate a presence. Next, a ringing bell, so we know the spirit is here. Finally, a burst of flame as the spirit shows its power, so we know the connection is strong.
And that's all?
No, then the spirit must show itself to us. It will appear in the room.
Okay.
Blimey, how are we going to arrange all that?
One second.
Thank you for your time, madam.
So, I note we have a sheet. I note we have a white sheet. Can we...
I don't wish to ruin a perfectly good sheet, but needs must.
Okay, we could... We have a ghost costume. Excellent. Okay, so we need... Okay, it was a chill, a ring, a burst of flame, and then the ghost will appear. Okay, well, can we open the windows?
I'm not going to open these. It'll let in a terrible draft.
Okay, but we need... Because here's the thing. If we're all linking hands... We can't just, like, in the middle of the seance, go over and be like, yeah, let me just open this window. And then everyone would see, oh, there's a terrible chill. Well, yeah, he's just opened the windows. Ooh. 1 second. Map, knife. Hold up.
This will make quite a flash if it hits the fire.
So we need a way...
Right, we filled an envelope with gunpowder and placed it above the fire.
You know, this really isn't how I pictured myself spending my days when I started medical school.
It's so much better. But we need a way of, like, triggering it. 1 second, yeah. Knife and crowbar.
Pieces of thin wire. They're very hard to see.
Pieces. And they're hard to see. Can we...
I'll attach a bit of wire to this envelope.
Aha! And we could put... Oh, okay, I know what to do.
Now I should be able to open this window from a distance.
Okay. Yep, and then for ringing...
If I attach the wire to the hand, then run it around here, I can make the chime ring from a distance. That's all of the wire used up.
Okie doke. 1 second, Wev. Okay. Okay, and then we have a way of making the spirit reveal themselves. Okay, madam.
Madam? Well, madam, we are ready to start the séance.
Very well. You gather the others, and I'll prepare. Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in the room. Spirits, come to us now. Good, good. Spirits, if you are with us, chime a bell so that we may know.
I love the oohs and ahs.
Good, good. Spirits, show us your power. Light up this room with flame.
I hope this explosion isn't too big. Oh, perfect.
Good, good. Now, spirits, manifest your physical form. Show yourselves to us.
Frumple, I notice you're kind of standing off on your own. Buddy.
Now, Frumple, it's your turn.
I mean, woo, I am a scary ghost, woo.
Stop laughing.
Good, good. It worked. The spirits are here. Tell us, spirit, do you have a message for us?
Oh, yes, I'll say.
And what is the message?
You know, considering we've apparently summoned Gilfrey's ghost, Frumple, I think you might be a wee bit too big. Gilfrey was only a tiny wee fella.
Well, I'm jolly cross about being killed and all that, and I'll tell you all who the blessed rotter is if they don't own up right this instant. And I'll probably haunt them for all time, too.
I'm jolly cross about being killed.
Does anybody in the circle wish to respond to the spirit?
Oh, go on. Oh, well, I suppose I'll be off then. Goodbye.
Oh well, I suppose we are finished here. It seems the spirits were unable to help us. Such a pity. I really felt like there was a presence manifesting this time.
Ooh.
Well, we did our best.
I think she might have succeeded, just not right here.
I was rather splendid, wasn't I?
You were shit.
As I say, we did our best. I must say I'm rather at a loss to know what to do now. If only the sounds had achieved something.
Oh, I think it has. I think it has, my darlings. Do you have?
Madam?
Okay, no, nothing else to say.
Thank you for your time, madam.
I just thought she might have some, like, oh, well, we tried. Sorry, I couldn't do anything. But methinks you might have. Methinks you might have. Yeah, just ignore the fact that this crypt is glowing. Just ignore that.
Good grief, what the dickens is that?
Winklebottom, I don't like this. No, not one bit.
Oh my god, Frumple really is my spirit animal. I don't fuck with ghosts. I don't fuck with any kind of that bullshit. So the fact that Frumple sees us now, I don't like this, not one bit. I'm like, Frumple, why? Why are we the same person?
Steady on, old thing. It seems harmless. I wonder, could Madame Lavinia's seance have actually worked?
No, this is wrong, blasted. Unholy. I want no part of this.
You were happy putting on a sheet, but this is a bit far.
I wonder, though, this is Ethelberta's grave. Could it possibly be? Greetings, madam?
No longer here. Just memories.
I shall be doing my best to wipe this horror from my own memory, that's for sure.
You, I take it, are a ghost? A spirit? Of Ethelberta?
I remember Ethelberta, but nothing more.
Seems like we might need to jog her memory if we're to get any sense from her.
By using pictures.
I remember a flash, a child, Then I was blown here on the wind.
Typical. She missed out my bit.
Well then, madam, thank you for your time.
Not much time now. I remember her. Who else should I remember?
Well, methinks I might be able to help you there.
Perhaps you remember this.
My dear Aristotle, how could I forget? We were wed in New York. How I missed him.
Okay. And what about Constance?
Perhaps you remember this?
Sweet Constance, how could I forget? Born in Paris, such happy days.
I do believe we now have the information we need to crack the code.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I love the name Bertram Flumps. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, also, let me just check. Are you still...
Well, he seems dead to the world. How does he seem to you, Frumple?
Poor fellow is knackered.
Yeah. Okay, he's still resting. He's still resting. Fingers crossed that he comes out alright. This! Okay, one second. Africa, South America, America, and Europe. Okay. So it was Africa, South America, North America, and then Europe.
By Jove, I think we've done it. Well, what do we have here?
Oh, shit.
Maybe now we'll find out what was going to happen here.
Oh, hi, I'm not big on skulls. But I know a human skull when I see one.
Well then, let's see what we have here.
I say, that skull is a bit strange. Never seen anything quite like it. Close to a primate skull, but not any species I know.
There are papers in here too. This must be what Price was looking for. Let's take a look.
Well, what have you found?
I'm afraid that a lot of the technical mumbo-jumbo is rather beyond me, but it would appear that this skull is the key to it all. He discovered it on one of his expeditions and has done a lot of work analysing it.
And he was planning to announce this discovery to the world.
Apparently so, but I'm not clear on why he thought it so important. I think he wanted help with the announcement, or guidance maybe. Hence inviting religious and spiritual representatives, a journalist, a popular entertainer, all people who could help him get a message out.
And we're rather popular public figures too, of course. But look, Winklebottom, I'm sure this is all very interesting, but it doesn't help us with the question of who bumped off the poor chap.
Well, here's the thing. See, that does rather implicate Dr. Price, because they work together. And if they came to blows, like, so he wants to announce this, humans, look at this. And she's like, no, we need to cover this shit up. Because in this world, there are a lot of references that kind of, they match up with our real world history. There was Caesar, Beethoven. They're calling him Sharkespeare, but Shakespeare. If this is going where I think this is going, so potentially this is a world, again, very similar to Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, where spoilers for that game, if you just skip forward like a minute or two, not even that, skip forward, you know what, I'll have a timestamp right near where Frumple is. I'll have a timestamp there. Skip ahead if you don't want any spoilers for Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. So the whole plot of that game is that it is set in our world, and a nuke went off, and that nuke, the radiation, it caused the vegetables to develop life. And now their entire world, it's developed, it's grown. However, their origins are the same origins as us. as our real world. It's an alternate history. So I'm wondering if maybe something similar has happened here. There were humans, something happened, and I don't know, maybe, like either the animals became irradiated and now they've developed to this, or maybe just evolution did its thing and, you know, animals are now like human-like. You know, they can walk on two legs and they talk and they can, you know, use technology and all that crap. Now, hopefully everyone's back with us. So, for those of you who remain, sorry for those of you who left, you're just going to be a bit confused. But based on what I just said, you could fall into one of two camps. Either you're going to be like, we need to tell everyone. Everyone needs to know this. Or you'd be like, no, we need to cover this shit up. We need to cover this shit up. And if Price was in the camp of, we need to cover this shit up, and Guilfrey's saying, no, we need to tell the world, that could cause them to come to blows. That could cause potential murder plot. Again, I'm like, but she sounds like me. She has my natural accent. I don't want it to be her. I want it to be that dickhead Spode, because I don't trust him. To be fair, Spode was also looking for documents. He's going through documents. I think it's one of them, but I just don't know which, and I hope it isn't Dr. Price, because I like her.
You're quite right, as always, Frumple. I think perhaps we need to talk to all the suspects at once and solve this crime once and for all.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we about to get to the big... Okay, you know, just in case we're about to jump into the denouement, I'm gonna bring this episode to a close right here in the next one. I think we may get some answers, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.